Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am just doing a quick get ready with me. I do talk through it and talk about a little bit of the products that I use, but basically this is just the makeup look that I do every day for work. It doesn't take me very long. This video might be a little bit longer than I actually take for work, but I think it's just because I was talking through it and you know, your girl loves to talk. So, yeah, if you guys want to see this quick look that I do every day for work, just keep watching the video and I'll show you how to do it. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye. Alright, I realize I look weird. Anyways, so yeah, we're like zoomed in, close up. Hey, how you doing? So, I'm going to start off with the Fenty Beauty. Is it called Fenty Beauty? I think it's called Fenty Beauty. The Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I have a sample of it from Sephora because I was trying to find a new primer because I don't want to use the Hangover primer anymore. I just don't like it anymore. Anyways, so I am just taking that and rubbing it all over the face, but I have really been loving this primer. So it's the hydrating primer from them. And I like love the way it makes my fins, because I'm a mermaid. I love the way it makes my skin feel. It just feels nice and velvety almost, but still super hydrating. So I feel like it gives me a nice base to set my makeup on. And then I am just going to go in with the NARS Naturally Radiant Foundation because it's one of my faves in the color Valencia. Valencia is a little bit of a darker shade, but I am here for it because your girl likes to be darker and not lighter. And when I'm in a rush for work, I typically just like throw this on and then almost like paint my face so that it doesn't take me as much time to blend. I'll always just take a little bit of the Dewy set by Anastasia and just throw that on there. And then, got some in my mouth. Tastes fine though, it's alright. And then I just take my Morphe beauty sponge and just go ahead and blend that out really quickly. And I'm talking like I'm like micro speed blending here. Like I try to get this makeup look done really quickly. But I always get like compliments saying I look nice and natural and not too much. And I noticed like customers really like it, and they kind of trust me to give them makeup advice because I don't have like bright green eyeshadow on and like blue lipstick, so they feel very comfortable coming to me when I wear this makeup. So I mean, I would say it's my customer service Carol makeup. If Carol, you know, had some style, you know. I mean, even though it's quick, like, oh, girl, you should still take your time to blend. Like, be quick, but don't be sloppy. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I have been loving this concealer. I feel like it is a good coverage. I feel like it's easy to blend out, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you, they were on sale for buy one get one 50% off, so your girl splurged on them. But I've seen so many people use this one, and so I remember I tried it once and I hated it, but I think it's because I got the wrong color, so that's the only reason why I didn't like it. So I'm giving it another chance. You know, we're just gonna try this relationship again. It's so cute. I'm using it in the shade Tawny, which I feel like is a pretty good shade. It's not too bright, but just enough to have a nice little bright under eye. Just run that on the bridge of the nose. And then I just take the side with the foundation and kind of clean up all the edges around there. And I have been doing something a little different when I set my under eye. I have been turning my sponge on its side where it has that like sharp angle, and I have literally just been setting it with that. I mean, there's probably a million people who do this, but I'm new to the game here apparently. So I'm barely doing it, so that's fine. And then yeah, it just gets like right underneath there, and I feel like it is just setting my under eyes so much better than it has before. And just setting regularly up and down the bridge of the nose. And then I have not been setting the sides of my face anymore because in the winter my skin's a lot more dry, so I feel like I don't need to do anything to make it more dry. In the summer I definitely like set more and just make sure like I'm literally a dry Sahara desert, set down, matted down, because your girl sweats like a whore in church. So I can't really be like all about the hydration and the dew when I'm in summer, but in winter your girl is there for it, okay? Next, I'm just gonna go in with brows. Yes, I'm doing brows on camera. If you guys want a slower tutorial on brows, you guys can let me know, but I am just gonna do excuse me, I don't know why I'm so froggy in the throat here. So I'm just gonna take the brow definer and I just literally do a quick fill underneath the brow, and like basically I just create this messy ass brow that's completely filled, and then I kind of detail a little bit, and it doesn't come together until I do the cleanup, to be completely real with you. But I literally just take the definer and just run that through my brows. So now we have like just these like crazy little filled brows, okay? And then I just take my smaller mirror and I go in with the Brow Wiz just to do a little more detailing just right underneath the brow, and just kind of through the top and just push it through the front. So just basically go back in and detail. Then next I'm just going to take my brow book with all of the nice little brow shadows in it. And then I'm just going to take my 7B, which is just that angled brush. This is seriously the best brush that Anastasia has for brows in my opinion. I just absolutely love how thin it is and like the little hair strokes I can get from it. So I just take my angled brush and I just dip it into both powders of Ebony and dark brown, and I just go in and start detailing lightly as I'm doing these big fat strokes. And okay, now everyone is howling upstairs like dogs. Just go in and lightly detail. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in focus with the camera. So now I am just going to go back in with that LA Girl concealer and just take some right there on the top of my hand. That's a little bit much, but it's fine. And then I just take an angled brush and we just go in and basically carve those brows out and clean up all of that mess we made. Just carving out the brows fairly quickly. And I do just use my fingers to blend underneath. I feel like I trust myself with the lines now, so it makes it fairly easy. Okay, so now we have a nice clean brow. So now that that brow's done, I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow, which is typically my struggle brow, but let's pray to God it's not today. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Yes, yes, yes. They are not perfect, but we are moving on because this is supposed to be a quick makeup look. So next, I literally just do one single shadow. Today, I'm just going to use my Norvina palette again, and I literally just use that B5 shade, which is just this really light brown. And I just take my little fluffy brush, which this is the M535. Literally, I just wear this shadow, so I just throw it into the crease and just pack it in and then lightly blend it out. Sometimes you can do light, sometimes you can do it a little darker, depending on my mood. It's usually how dark it is. Okay. But it's just super pretty. It's just one shade. Keep it simple. You can do this with literally any brown shade. Usually I'll use like Burnt Orange by Anastasia. Like, it really just depends on what I have to grab in front of me, and that winds up in my crease for the day. And then I will just take my little brush, which is like this little, I don't even know what palette it came from, and I'll just run that right underneath my under eye, which this looks so different. This brush, I think this brush has a different color on it. I just go in with eyeliner because, I mean, technically if this was like a super quick day, I would literally just run in with my face, the rest of my face stuff, and then my mascara and be done with it. But since I'm an extra bee, I always just run this through here and do a quick little wing. So yeah, usually my wings are just kind of like thrown together on these days, cause your girl ain't got no time. So I'm just throwing it on. And pray that both sides look identical, but sometimes they don't, and that's fine. We are in a rush, so we're just trying to hurry. Then I go back in with the concealer, which is why I usually leave it on the back of my hand and try not to get it everywhere. But sometimes it'll end up in my hair, to be quite honest with you. And I literally just go and clean up the wings. Sharpen them up. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, how did you get your wing liner so sharp? Girl, concealer. Concealer saves my life. Hope you can see that. Next, I just go in with my lashes. And thank goodness for my quick lash glue. I just throw those babies on and piece them on. Okay, so I'm just taking my fluffy brush that I use for my face. And then I'm just going to take my Fit Me powder in medium deep number 30. Now I try not to like swirl it because I feel like that breaks up my makeup a lot. I used to always do that, but now I kind of just tap it on. And then I always take my highlighter This is Pretty Vulgar in Shimmering Swan. It's just like this kind of rose gold type pink. And then I'll just take like a little Anastasia brush, like the ones that come in the palettes. Like if I don't have a highlighted inner corner, something's wrong. I am sick. I am not okay. You should probably check on me because your girl is struggling out here. Like you should definitely not be okay with the fact that I don't have it on. Next, I'm just gonna take my bronzer. I'm trying not to get too precise with this one. I just run it side of the nose. And then I'm just going to take the Lash Princess mascara that I talked about in my last video. This is seriously like my ride or die mascara right now. It's just so good. And it's only $5. Like I feel like everything in that line from Essence is probably all under like $10, I want to say. Like the full line. I think that's what they capitalize on. But you guys, like they are killing it. I bought like a ton of stuff. Like I bought like lip glosses, eyeliners, mascaras. I got this little brow pen that I use if so I have a little like, oh shit, like quick shit makeup pretty much. That I do in the car, like if I just didn't plan on wearing makeup, like I have a little makeup bag that has all these things that just make for like a quick makeup look. Usually there's like no foundation involved, but I just have like different little things in there, and I use that eyebrow pen in there so that I can just kind of do a quick brow. It just adds like some little strokes to it. So yeah, if you guys want to see my little like oh shit makeup kit, is what I call it, then let me know and I can totally do that for you guys and show you like what comes in there. And then, so yeah, this is basically all that I do for the look after the mascara is done. And then I just go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter spray and just throw that on along with my Dewy set. So we started at, I want to say like 12:50. We are done at 1:20. That is a little more time than I take normally, but I think it's just because I was talking through this. So I don't do my lips in the house. I always do my lips in the car, just because they take me forever. But yeah, this is my quick makeup look. It probably doesn't seem that quick, and this video is probably going to be like 20 minutes long. But on a regular day, this is all I do to go to work, and it usually doesn't take me as long as it did here. So keep that in mind when you're doing it. But yeah, I hope you guys loved this video. If you guys want to see more videos from me, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see when I post a new video. But yeah, thanks for coming to my shit show channel, and I'm so glad y'all stuck it out and watched this video. And let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.